Madonna is by definition a queen, the queen of pop. With her sun in Leo in the 7th house, the stage is her kingdom. And that's where she truly connects with her fans from the heart. This natural talent is anchored by Saturn in a trine to her sun, giving her an incredible work ethic that's visible in every album and every concert. She's famous for being a demanding boss who settles for nothing less than top-tier quality for her legacy. She was born with Mercury retrograde in Virgo, conjunct her moon, making her internally dedicated and meticulous. This placement gives her a sense of discipline and determination. It's her ultimate drive, and paired with Pluto, it adds an almost obsessive edge to everything she does. But Madonna wouldn't be Madonna with her Aquarius rising, which brings all the controversy, revolution, and rebellion that has defined her brand for over 40 years. With Neptune in Scorpio squaring her Venus, we see one of her most iconic traits: her relationship with religious imaginary. It's part of her identity, a mix of sensuality, sexuality, and rebellious femininity, blended with fantasy and provocation. She doesn't follow trends. She revolutionized the music industry and created the pop star blueprint that every female artist since has tried to follow and imitate. Madonna was already a massive music star from over a decade by the 90s. So let's start with one of her biggest hits, Vogue. This was a before and after moment for the pop industry. At the time, Venus was transiting over her ascendant in a perfect conjunction with the North Node, creating an image on her that the world still remembers decades later. She had a Capricorn stellium in her 12th house, digging into the unseen to bring it into the light. That's exactly what she did with queer culture and the ballroom scene with voguing. Saturn and Uranus gave her the structure to challenge the status quo. Jupiter and Chiron in her 5th house expanded this healing moment, while Pluto in Scorpio provided the depth needed to make it timeless. It became one of the most iconic pillars in her legendary career. Now, let's look at the moment that defined Madonna's spirituality. In 1998, she released the Ray of Light album. This was inspired by a search for truth, wisdom, and artistic credibility. It was her time studying Kabbalah. Pluto, in her 10th house, granted her the famous trademark, the reinvention. There, she tore down her old image to build a brand new one. And being in Sagittarius, it gave her the massive international success she achieved with this global hit. The visual magic of this era was sealed by Neptune transiting her ascendant, bringing that ethereal and unique aesthetic to the album, the music videos, and her entire look at the time. The next stage of Madonna's career links directly to the present day. We're talking about her 2005 comeback with her most influential dance album. Yeah, we're talking about Confessions on a Dance Floor, a record that still shapes the sound of artists worldwide. This was Madonna's mastery turned into art, coinciding with a 21-year Saturn cycle that connects back to her upcoming 2026 project, During that time, Pluto was transiting her natal Saturn in her professional house, a powerhouse aspect for a total rebirth on the dance floor. She refreshed her image and solidified her grip on the music industry. Meanwhile, the black moon over her sun added that superiority vibe to her attitude. It was pure animal magnetism in her videos and the tour that followed. We saw Madonna exuding peak sensuality. Her nodal return marked a moment of karmic cleansing, an alignment with her purpose. She had to make that record. It was her destiny to redefine pop culture once more before entering a new phase of her life. 2012 was a year of non-stop work for Madonna. Between the Super Bowl, a new album, and a world tour, she visited countries she'd never played before. Many fans around the globe saw her live for the first time, and maybe the only time, during the MDNA tour. Saturn, over her natal Jupiter, created a structure for unprecedented growth in every sense. Expansion at its finest, but with the clear parameters Madonna loves. At the same time, Jupiter's transit supported the global announcement of the tour after her Super Bowl 114 million viewers performance. This tour got the massive exposure the world demanded. Finally, Uranus in Aries gave the tour its core concept, a new way for an artist to generate revenue shifting from the traditional model of the digital reality of the music industry at the time. By 2019, Madonna surprised her fans with a new concept, a spy persona with an eye patch, calling herself Madame X. At that moment, Saturn, Pluto, and the South Node were transiting her 12th house, giving her image and the tour that followed an air of a mystery. Playing in intimate theaters with a strict no cameras policy, it was the physical embodiment of privacy. Neptune, on her ascendant, was responsible for that mysterious, unhardened look. Neptune rules vision, illusions, and disguise. That eye patch is the ultimate Neptunian symbol, hiding part of reality to create a myth. We can't overlook the planetary transits for her massive celebration tour, honoring 40 years of her career. As always, the stage, the visuals, the lighting, the costumes were a masterpiece of richness and exquisite details, backing a one-of-a-kind setlist that compiled her entire legacy, featuring her legendary looks and career milestones. A pattern from 2005 repeats here, her nodal return. Once again, karma led her to fulfill this mission, paying tribute to a body of work as diverse as it is, admired by hundreds of thousands of followers worldwide. It was a monumental moment for Madonna, especially following her medical emergency near the start of the tour. With Chiron over her natal black moon, she processed pain as the fuel to get back on stage. Combined with the black moon transiting her natal Pluto, the show became a puck black mass Madonna style. Now, Madonna is ready to return with a brand new album. Yeah, the second installment of her 2005 project Confessions on a Dance Floor. And the hype is massive. This is her big comeback since 2019's Madame X album on her 40th anniversary tour. Astrologically, she's in a phase of solidifying her legacy and a personal worth through the Saturn Black Moon Mirror. Both alignments are occurring at key points in her chart. The first one in her second house, bringing that masterful provocation Madonna is known for, and the second in her 10th house of professional success highlights the rebellion that has consistently transformed the music world. A Madonna true classic. With Venus over her natal sun, this new album will radiate the kind of glow only a queen can provide. The ultimate diva, glamorous, attractive, and acclaimed. Everyone at her feet, Mother Madonna. And she's set to enjoy every second of it. With Jupiter in her 6th house, she'll experience a boost in vitality, health, and work. 2026 promises a musical reinterpretation of her own history.